Text bee blogs are a number of short clips so that any bee can view and learn from. Become a subscriber and click the bell to my YouTube channel, HoneyBEE Tech. 8 different series of educational videos. Included are extra playlists. The working of beehives is universal. Any beak just has to adjust to their local conditions. Tech's apiary sites are situated in the southeast of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. In winter time, generally all hives will place a lot of honey down in the brood super and reduce the brood rearing to keep warmth in the hive. Today is the end of June and I've checked all my nukes a couple of weeks ago and they were very heavy. So I've gone into the brood super to remove some of the honey so that they can start increasing in bee numbers and rearing extra brood. When the daytime temperature is above 22 degrees, it's time to get out and about working your bees. With my Italian Carniolan queens that I rear, they start rearing brood in midwinter. When the bees are increasing in bee numbers, it takes a frame of honey to make a frame of brood, especially in the early parts of spring. It can be deceiving just how much food or stores your hive will consume. As this particular nuke is very strong, I am taking out a frame of honey and replacing it with a sticky foundation that's been irradiated, so as the queen has space to lay more eggs and so increase in bee numbers, getting ready for the new season. The nuke bases at this particular site have been changed so that the old ones can be repaired or updated. The majority of my hives I use a mechanical lifting device. It saves a lot of backache in the long term and very efficient. A frame of honey is being removed from the top super, and the frame that you see kicked on the stand that I'm picking up now has brood in it, and it is being put in the top super for that brood to hatch, and then they will put honey in it. I will have to check that brood frame that I've lifted 5 to 7 days time for old queen cells and check. Generally this time of the year, because of the cold temperature, very seldom there will be rogue queen cells, but I still need to check so that I don't have problems at a later date. Any burr comb or beeswax should never be thrown on the ground, for if there are any wild hives in the area that are diseased, disease can be transferred via this method. The beetle trap is now being replaced after the frames have been cleaned so that it sits nice and flat, for if it isn't, propolis by the bees will fill up any gaps. The vinyl cover is now being placed. There must be no gaps under the vinyl cover either. The brood rearing mat has now been placed, and finally the lid. All my hives have separate rain hoods because of the big Tech air vents. The bees in this nuke are very strong, so I've lifted a frame of honey from the outside wall and lifted it with a little bit of brood in and lifted it above the excluder and put a sticky second end from the outside. These bees are wanting to go.